Plug your ears. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, I wanted to share with you my experience of hooking up a Hex EZCan to my BMW. Lots of videos out there on how to do it, but very few videos on showing you exactly where to tie into the electrical system on your bike. So let's take a quick look at that. It'll be a short video. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm going to assume that if you're here watching this, you know what a Hex EZCan is. If not, then real quick, Hex EZCan is a lighting control or accessory control device that ties into the electrical system of your bike and uses the CAN bus of the electrical system to allow you to use your factory switches to control accessories. Basically, that's it. Super simple to install. You've got power from your battery, and in this case, in the BMW, it's down below here. So you get two wires running down and connecting to the battery. The positive is fused. I put my wires in little plastic harnesses here. These two are the ones going up to the aux lights in the front. Your other connection is the pigtail coming out of the EZCan that connects to the connector labeled RDC on a 2023 or 2022 BMW R1250GS. This will be mounted back under here on a clip. You can probably see the hole right there. It clips right in there. It'll have a blank plug in it, and that is where the Hex EZCan will connect into your wiring harness. So you have the connection to your wiring harness, and then you have a positive and a negative going down to your battery to supply power, and then you have four individual basic pigtails, 3-wire pigtails, 2 or 3-wire pigtails, depending on what kind of accessory you're driving, that allow you to control 4 different accessories. That could be a brake light, that could be a horn, aux lights, 2 sets of aux lights. There's all kinds of methods for controlling that via the software that you download from their site. There's a USB port on the back. You would download the software for your Windows or Apple laptop and connect with a USB cable, start up the application, and it'll show you that you can control when and how each accessory is powered. You can control the trip amperage, that's built-in circuit protection. You can control which features or auxiliary device is connected to which switch on your bike. In my case, I wired up auxiliary driving lights, yellow ones, basically just for daytime traffic avoidance because I commute on the bike. And I commute in Southern California, and sometimes I have to lane split. And even when I'm not lane splitting, I just like the extra yellow lights projecting out forward. It really makes a big difference. I've already seen or noticed a difference in how the folks driving the cages react when I come up behind them. And I don't even have them turned up high. That's another interesting thing with the Hex EZCan is you can control the intensity of your aux lights. So you can see they're just yellow LEDs. Pretty bulky, beefy aluminum mounts, but man, they're solid. They're made for 4-wheel drive trucks, Jeeps, things like that. So I have mine set up. They turn on automatically as soon as I start the bike, and they're at 30% illumination. There is an ambient light sensor on the BMW, so it allows you to control how bright they're going to be in the daytime or how bright they're going to be in the nighttime. So for daytime running lights, I'm running it either 20 or 30%. I think it's 30%. Unless I flick it onto high beam, then they go to 100%. You can turn them on and or off with the WYSI wheel. Basically, you're just going to hold it over to the left like this until they flash, and then you can roll this up and down, either turn them off or turn them forward to full intensity. The other thing I have mounted on mine is a third brake light, and it's connected to the accelerometer, so it will hyper flash in an emergency braking situation, or normally it will just do the California legal flash, I think is 3 or 4 strobes, and then go solid when you apply the brake. Hex EZCan is super simple to hook up. Probably the hardest part is routing the wires, getting them, on the BMW under here and down through the sides and down to this battery, and then going forward to the aux lights are probably, the biggest challenges you're going to have. The rest of it's super simple. I'm not done with this yet, so I haven't really, it comes with 2-sided tapes. You can tape this down, I guess, somewhere, or Velcro back here. I haven't mounted mine yet. I just shove it back in the corner here. Like that. I don't keep anything else in here. So I've been running it like that. It's actually, to tell you the truth, it would probably be fine to leave it that way, but eventually I'll secure it probably with some Velcro so it has some sort of dampening on the vibrations. Let's see if I can demo what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to power this guy up, and you can see the driving lights are on. I wonder, since I'm in the garage, it is bright in here, but not sun. I mean, it may think that it's nighttime. So, but let's play with the intensity here and see what happens. Okay, so there's holding it over until, oh yeah, so it was down quite a bit. So it came on in daytime mode, which is right there, 30%. They can alternate flash with your hazards. And with the turn signals, it'll shut off the aux light on that side so that the turn signal itself is more visible. And then when you cancel the turn signal, it comes back on. The brake light that I installed was that 3 flashes and steady on. And oh yes, horn. If you blow the horn, you can have the strobe. Plug your ears. So that's interesting. But yeah, so like I said, super simple to hook up. Routing the wires is the hardest part. Connect it USB to your laptop, install their software, adjust how you want your auxiliary ports to react and which controls you want to control them. That's about it. So yeah, hopefully you find this helpful. If you're installing an EZCan, always look for that pigtail that's labeled RDC. That's the one you want to connect to. Do not connect into the stabilization gyros here for the dynamic control. That won't work. So anyway, yeah. Hopefully you find it, like I said, hopefully you find it helpful, and you guys ride safe. I'll see you out there.